Well, we had some rain earlier this week, nothing like that, of course, but today just a whole lot of sunshine, and the air seems really crisp and clean out there, Carlene.
It's nice because it feels so clean right after you get those storm systems that move through. So we're dealing with the backside of that. We had offshore winds that picked up for today, dealing with dry conditions, warmer than usual temperatures stretching closer towards the coast of those 70s. And now we're going to go in the sunshine direction, at least for the next couple of days. But then by next week, we are talking about yet another storm system that's expected to move through. So it is crisp and cool out there. We're talking about the 60s right along the coast, as well as 57 degrees, and that's for Ramona, 59 degrees for Poway, and for Alpine, you have those 40s and 30s across the mountains. We did have those Santa Ana winds picking up speed earlier, but we're starting to see a little bit more recovery closer towards the coast. Also, Carlsbad was down to the 20s when it came to relative humidity values. It's starting to recover just a little bit more, 34%, but we're still seeing some rather dry air across the inland areas, and that is going to be the case as we hit tomorrow as well, especially in the afternoon hours. As far as those wind speeds, well, they have actually come down. We had much stronger winds earlier today. 16 miles per hour right now for Sill Hill, 22 miles per hour with the wind gust. Also at 14 miles per hour for Alpine, 10 for Julian. Much stronger wind speeds earlier today as we did have an area of high pressure that was over us. And we are talking about some gusts that were picking up in the morning. We had 55 miles per hour, typical wind prone spot just towards the southwest of Julian. And that's Sill Hill. Also talking about the 50s as well as the 40s and even 35 miles per hour for Julian today. Descanso was at 36 with the max wind gusts. Across the nation we go. We have high pressure that's building out west, but you're looking at a series of storm systems that are moving through across the nation. This one, unfortunately, is prompting some severe weather. You're seeing a very strong cold front. We did have a tornado watch that was in play for portions of Mississippi. We're still seeing that across Alabama, and even some warnings that are popping up. Strong storm system, and that is prompting severe weather, tapping into that moisture across the Gulf and the Atlantic. Also talking about cold air filtering in, blizzard conditions, and we're talking about gusts of about 60 miles per hour, and that is across portions of North Dakota and then moving in towards Minnesota. Also dealing with a lot of snow across the Midwest, winter storm warnings, and that's because of freezing rain as well as upwards of 6 inches of snow. As I mentioned, high pressure was the main weather maker for us, a surface high prompting those Santa Ana winds that did move over the Great Basin, will weaken and move towards the east by tomorrow, so not as strong with those wind gusts, but still we're talking about 35 miles per hour, just not the 50s that we had earlier today. And for your forecast, temperatures are still going to be warmer than usual west of the mountains, not in the 70s though. For the coast, a little bit weaker with those offshore winds. Temperatures are going to just drop just a couple degrees. Going into next week, we do have the return of storm systems making their mark on us and even potentially seeing some mountain snow by the middle of the week. Let's go ahead and take a look at your weather quiz question for tonight. Air in the atmosphere acts as which of the following? If you don't get this, come on, people. Is it A, insulation, B, protection from meteorites, C, A and B, or is it D, a gentle hug from Mother Nature? Well, if you think you know the answer, just head to our website, cbs8.com/weatherquiz to make your guess. Carla, what do you usually say?
Always go with C if you're uncertain. It's just the best guess.
I think I'm a co-sign on that one.
But I like Mother Nature hugs.
I do too. I like
so
the
gentle.
D one. That just makes me happy.
They're so nice.
Happy answer.
Oh, yes. Well, if you don't choose that answer because it's the wrong one, you could win a pair of 1-month regional transit passes from MTS. It could be used for the trolley, the bus, or the North County Transit District, Sprinter, and Breeze, all a way to enjoy and explore San Diego without having to worry about traffic or parking. This prize is sponsored by Corky's Pest Control. You get a new weather quiz question every Monday through Friday during this newscast in our 7 a.m. Good luck.